Hi there guys, welcome back to my channel once again here on YouTube. Today we're on a new episode of Obscure Wrestling DVDs, and next up was Sting Moment of Truth, a movie of power, pain and ultimate triumph. Beautiful artwork on the front cover, I do like that, very good. There's the spine. Wasn't sure what to expect going into this, to be honest, about what kind of DVD it was going to be. There's the disc. I thought it was going to be like a documentary maybe, but it plays a bit like a movie, I guess. But I'll go more into that in a second. So Sting captured the imagination of the wrestling world in a way that few have. The wrestling superstar has appeared to more than 500 million people worldwide in live and broadcast events. Sting's exploits in the ring with fellow wrestling stars such as Hulk Hogan, Hall and Nash, Ric Flair, The Horseman, Lex Luger, and many others became legendary in the world of professional wrestling. Sting Moment of Truth will take you into the ring and let you see, feel, and hear the ballet of brute force that is professional wrestling. This dramatic film tells the life story of this international megastar and gives us a glimpse of both his life in and out of the ring. An age-old, gripping tale of a man's quest in the whirl of a superstar lifestyle for fame, success, and power ending in a world gone terribly wrong. A desperate search for the true purpose for living and the life-changing answer that he found when he thought all hope was lost. This adventure will take you on a ride you have never before experienced and will leave you finding yourself in a place of faith and hope. Starring Sting, aka Steve Borden, with Donnie Folgater as young Sting and Liz Byler as Sue Borden. Special appearances by Hulk Hogan, Kevin Nash, Lex Luger, Jeff Jarrett, Ric Flair and many others. Feel the sting and come to know his ultimate moment of truth. Well, I made it through that, reading that without making any mistakes. I did have a few pauses there, sorry guys, but that's the first time in a while I've managed to read a back cover to you without making many mistakes, so I'm happy about that. So you got a few screenshots of Sting there, which is pretty cool. Quite a serious look on his face there, and while he's advertising his figures and stuff there. I think a good friend of mine, Eli Johnson, I think he's going to love this because he's a big Stinger fan, aren't you, dude? But yeah, this was wasn't what I was expecting. I went into this, as I said, not knowing what to expect. It's not bad. It plays like a reconstruction of Sting's life, his career from when he was with Jim Hellwig, as part of the Blade Runners tag team. From that point of his career, then he went to become Surfer Sting with the blonde hair, then changed his gimmick to the Crow Sting. So yeah, this covers all of his time up to the end of the WCW life pretty much, even though it's got which I found strange, it's got him in some of the reconstructions where they say his match in WCW, but it was with a TNA apron against Abyss, for example, and Jeff Jarrett, which I felt very odd. But obviously it was to do with licensing and budgeting. But saying that though, they did show clips of WCW, and yeah. So yes, the main purpose of it is just showing him going through depression, hard times with his wife, always concerned about him, and basically his life in the ring and outside of the ring, personal life, and how he how he found Jesus Christ basically and became I guess a born again Christian. I got nothing against religion and stuff like that. I can understand why people choose to turn their life around, and if it helps, and then by all means, then go ahead and do that kind of thing. And he's happy with it, and obviously he's been happy with it ever since. But I felt really sorry for him to learn that he had gone through all that substance abuse and depression and everything else. You know, it's really sad in a way. And having this like reconstruction, this is just my opinion, what I call it, playthrough. It was interesting because I got to learn, you know, about what life was like for him, which I never really knew about or took an interest in as much before. But I was quite interested after this, and now I'm after the director's cut of this because I've learned that there's a director's cut of this a while back, but I never really thought about getting it. But I really like to get that now, you know, because of being a Stinger fan, and then it adds to my collection as well. This I'd recommend it if you're interested, if you're a Stinger fan, and if you don't really know his life story, his background, you know, about him finding Christ and everything like that. If you're really into all that, then this could be your kind of DVD. You know, we have various wrestlers also appear in it. He also does some strange acting scenes in it as well. He'd like to promote his merchandise a lot. It's really hard to explain. I wouldn't know what to call this. It's not really. Well, I guess it is like a movie or a film or whatever, but like I said, it plays to me like someone reconstructing someone's life in a way, like a biography, I guess. But I don't know because Sting actually appears in some of the scenes as himself anyway, so I don't know what to say, how to describe it best than that. We had some special features, a trailer, a making of, director's commentary, and behind the scenes. Yeah, it's a Region 0, so it should play anywhere in the world. So region unlocked. Hopefully the director's cut of it will be as well when I obtain a copy of that. Trying to remain unbiased as well when I watch this, you know, because I wanted to give it negative views if it deserved that. And at times I did feel a little bit bored in between certain scenes and that, but I should have focused more because it was telling his like story from his perspective and stuff, and I didn't want to be selfish, and you know, but that's me. I like to be entertained. I you know, I lose interest fast even with stuff that I enjoy. I'm strange like that. But yeah, it wasn't brilliant as I said, but you know, it wasn't bad. So we're in between somewhere. I'll give it a 7 out of 10. As I said, I look forward to picking up the director's cut of this. If you guys seen this, let me know in the comments below what you think of it. Or is this one you'd like to get? Has this review been helpful? I'd like to know in the comments below as well. I didn't know how else I could have reviewed this without putting it in the Obscure Wrestling DVD series here, because I wasn't sure what to, you know, what else I could have put it under, because it isn't something that you would see all the time. The publisher was, I think it's a group called Image. I've never heard of them before. Let's just double check the back there. Yeah, Image Entertainment. So I've never heard of them before. So this is like a not something they would put out often, like a wrestling release maybe. I don't know. I can't speak for them, but they may have done. But this is the only one I have of their kind of release. But yeah, guys, if you're a Stinger fan, you're curious about him, you know, converting to God and everything, by all means, check it out. If it's not your sort of thing, then obviously stay away from it. Next up, on the next episode, we have the unreal story of pro wrestling, which, as I've said before, never judge a DVD by its cover, but no screenshots there, and It's just, it looks like it could be one of those disaster ones, doesn't it? Let's be honest, guys. I could be wrong. I could eat my words. We'll find out when we get to that episode. And then the episode after that will be the best of ITV Wrestling A to Z, presented by Dickie Davis. So from the 1980s with the world of Big Daddy and Kendo Nagasaki and Giant Haystacks, those kind of wrestlers. If that's your sort of thing, you'll probably enjoy that episode when I get to that one as well. But they're the next 2 episodes of this series coming up. Hope you've really enjoyed this today. Give me a thumbs up if I deserve one. Comment, as I said before. Subscribe if you haven't done so already. You'll stay safe. Take care of yourselves. I'll see you again soon. Goodbye for now, guys.